Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana remains in the support region here between roughly $163 and $178. The yellow scenario is technically super full. I mean, last video we talked about this triangle pattern here, which broke to the downside for one more low. In the yellow scenario, this is now really full, technically full. So this would be in the yellow count a C wave in wave B. Yeah. So a deep pullback here in B waves can overshoot to the downside technically, but it becomes less and less likely that this is actually the yellow scenario. So we might be dealing with an extension of wave 4. I find that quite probable at this stage. That would be an extension in this wave 4 that started up here around the 22nd of November. This correction never finished. We could say maybe it did, but as per previous videos, the rally was only in 3 waves, so you never really know, right? And it is expected to be a bouncy, not a bouncy, a bumpy road to the upside should the price go up higher, because we're dealing with a wider diagonal pattern, right? Just one question to answer, there was a question in the last update, why we're tracking the 5th wave to the upside as a diagonal pattern. Well, because it's not an impulse, okay? It is not an impulse. It can't be. The price is now broken the second time below the 50% retracement of the 3rd wave. So it's impossible that it's an impulse. It can't be. And it's also not a 5-wave move up. All right. So, yeah, I mean, it is a diagonal pattern, or alternatively, it could turn into a larger diagonal, right? Like 3 waves up in wave 1 and then here the wave 2. So that's why we have these 2 support areas on the chart. The lower one between $133 and $154. But I really need the 133 level to hold if the upper one fails, okay? So we've been talking about that $163 level, the 61.8 retracement for more than a month now. And it's still relevant. So the analysis remains very consistent with previous updates. The fact that it's a diagonal pattern to the upside means we have to be ready for changes in the wave count. It also means it's less aggressive to the upside. It means pullbacks can be deep. I mean, all of that, we see that right now, right? So that's why I prefer to call it a diagonal, even if it technically could be an impulse, even though actually it can't. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm watching. I mean, this is an area here still to watch for a potential recovery in a C wave, but I would not want to confirm that until the price breaks above the green line, which is located at the end of the wave 4 triangle there, $191.70. So I don't necessarily believe it, but I still have it on the chart because it's a reasonable scenario in yellow. I would need to see, however, a break above the green line to confirm it. Yellow needs to prove itself. For the white count to be relevant, which means a deeper wave 4 correction, we need the market to hold above $162.70. Any break below it means that a wider correction is unfolding. I would still see it as a correction. But then again, there's just labels, right? So what we need to see is a break above that last swing high for a confirmation that a low of sorts is in place. Whether we call that a wave 4 or a B wave or a wave 2, it really depends on from where the market reverses and breaks above that level. We won't know that until after the fact, but looking at it, we have some clear levels to watch. So we have $167.70 as next support from where a recovery could start, or 155 or 133. If the bulls turn up here, it would be still seen probably as wave B in yellow. But the downside move is very full in this B wave. Any more downside, and it will be an extension of wave 4. So wave 4 never finished on the 20th of December. It's still unfolding. But as I said, that's just labels. The downside trend, the downtrend locally is still unfolding until the price breaks a previous swing high and gives us like a 1-2 setup to the upside, which would be a micro 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback. And that would be a C wave up then that we can follow. But it's too early to confirm that. So that's the update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.